And good evening, everybody. All about the gyro here, and it's Tuesday night. We're gonna do some Michelin Pilot Challenge from Oulton Park. Hope all of you are well. We didn't race yesterday because we're trying to get ready for the
pit lane speed limit is 31 miles per hour.
First
There's traffic
endurance
behind.
of the calendar year, and that is the 6 hours at Atlanta. And when I checked the split for this time slot I wanted to do, why are you brake checking me, dude?
The leader has just done a 131.92.
So, been trying to practice for that. Oh, too quick. Too quick. So, been struggling a little bit with confidence. Basically, have done two league races recently.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Why is this car so nervous? It's very nervous. Temperature is this? 74. Like, it was not doing that during the set, so make sure I got the right one. Yeah, that's the one I want. Hello, Heinrich, how are you? In 4 minutes. So, Heinrich. Well, thanks for dropping in. Have you done Skippy at Watkins Glen, or?
Pit exit is clear.
Oh my gosh. That's been my week. That's been my week. I can't do anything right. No Skippy. So you were in the Snail League practice like I was. Yeah, I got ran into in turn 6. You know, the uphill, so you know you go up the hill, and right before you crest the hill you have to hit the brakes to hit the slow left-hander under the bridge. I got rear-ended, and then a couple laps later, the second and third place caught me at the same corner where I had basically nowhere to go to let them by, and I think it was third and fourth, and took both of them. Yeah, I'm realizing I'm not letting myself have slack or easing up a little bit. I've noticed that in I think my last 6 races I've done. When you look at between the league and the officials, I haven't been able to relax. And if you don't relax, you're not going to do well. And hello, Eve. How are you? And I'm basically doing Oulton Park, and I'm just gonna try to remember one of the reasons why we're on here. Let's have some fun. Um, I have. I've had a lot of stuff outside of iRacing, and it's taking up a fair bit of my mental capacity right now. So, and you're right. The league is about having fun. At Donington, I started basically dead last and was up to 21st moving forward, and it just started having error after error after error. Yep, I'm here in Nashville, and it's been crazy between the bombing, between the new year, between work starting over again.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
And yeah, it's very interesting. The media was very quick to say, here's a possible suspect, here it is, but then you hear nothing afterwards. But yeah, Eve, I'm having that problem too lately of being my own worst enemy. And so it's one of those, like I said, in the last 6 races, I've had one good race. One. And I've been making way too many unforced errors. I've been making very unusual errors I was not making in the last season. I'm not avoiding the trouble like I did. I'm, started to question, okay, am I suited to drive these cars? And if not, maybe I need to step down in class and figure this out. And it's given me a fair bit to think about. Okay, so I know this is bottom split. Looking at the division. So we're the number 5 car. So definitely going to be important to have a halfway decent qualifying. And yeah, I knew I didn't have quali pace, Eve, and so I had set my car up to overtake. So I put more wing in the car, and I also softened the front springs, knowing
The track temperature is falling. It's now 76 Fahrenheit.
the whole idea was I was going to have to overtake people. After 2 laps, I had passed 9 or 10 people, and I'm going forward. And Yeah, I'm actually considering racing the Porsche Cup next season, Heinrich, because I like driving that car, first of all. And the thing about that is the GT4 is definitely going to stay on the program. I like driving this car. It has just the right amount of help. Like, this car will punish you if you do something silly, but if you're pushing a little bit, it will try to work with you. It's a great car, but I'm actually thinking about driving Porsche Cup next year. With all the downforce they've taken off of the car, it's it requires a bit of finesse. So for those who are going to watch this on YouTube, I'm talking to both Heinrich and to Eve Size here in the side chat. So that's why you're hearing some things.
Pit exit's clear. Okay, Dwayne, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
And for those who are astute viewers, you will notice we are on the PDS setup. So I'm trying out PDS. Yep, and see, that's welcome to my life lately, guys. Luckily, I'm on the outlap, and incidents don't roll over. Cool, this silly mental errors. Silly mental errors. So
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 76 Fahrenheit.
So the difference between the PDS setup and the Craig setup is the wing. Craig has maximum wing. This one is middle of the road wing. So let's see how we get along. The Porsche Cup car, yeah, it's a great car. But I still think this is the better car to step up to. Just because you do have a little bit of help. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we can get out of the car. Whoa, whoa. God dang it. Ah! All right. Is that 7? Luckily we have...
Pit exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Yeah, that's been my whole season right there, Heiner. It's like every time I take a step forward, I go 2 back. Like there, I took the corner like normal and was rolling the throttle. And car gets away from me. And I've been having a lot of those. My issues have not been in the braking, it's been getting off corner. The car's been snapping away from me a lot. I've noticed that. In my errors. The Watkins Glen stream, I'm in a... on this you can. On this you can. But the issue is, doesn't help as much as you need it to. Remember, GT4, you don't have the downforce. Just making sure I made that corner, even though I've completely buffed it. But yeah, I can lower it just a little bit, but the issue is that if I do that, toward the end of the run, yeah, clean is definitely, especially around here in this series. So at the end of the run, the car becomes unbalanced in the aero. So it's the classic compromise setup. What I need to do is use all my racecraft. This is a hard place to get right. I'm expecting a lot of carnage here. Okay, let's make sure we get off the corner here. Alright, well, we put a lap in.
Seventh position.
Terrible, mind you, but hey, I'll take 7th right now. Luckily, incidents do not carry over. So, Catherine, and it was in my practice session. She's quick. She's definitely quick. But yeah, it's if I change it, if I lower the, yeah, they do go on the SR, but right now, like my SR is just above 2.0. I'm an A license 2.0. I have had more than my fair share of incidents, and frankly, a lot of it's been on me. I can't really blame anyone. I have to look at the mirror at myself. So, have to look at myself. So anyway, we are currently in 8th. Are people really gonna start from behind? I'm a little surprised at this. I thought there would be more people heading out, but looking at the incidents, yeah, a lot of it's a lot of incidents. So okay, we'll take
That's the end of the session. P8.
we'll take P8 qualifying. We're at the forward part of the grid. So 20. And it's a 30-minute race. So I'm expecting 18 to 19 laps. I think the Porsche is a little bit better around here. But with that long straight, the BMWs can leg it out. So it's somewhat balanced. But if they even had one of the chicanes in it, this is definitely Porsche friendly. So I'm on the outside, which is probably good because I can just take it easy. And we do have the voice chat on, but Apologies in advance for any salty language as we start heading into race 1
Hey guys.
of this week's Michelin Pilot Challenge. So, need a clean race, top half of the field. I'll take that every day of the week. And want to get a good result here. That way I can focus on IMSA. IMSA's at Le Mans this week, 60-minute race at Le Mans. And then we have Road Atlanta on Saturday for the endurance. So make sure you get a drink. Thanks for tagging along. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. And
8th place. The air temp is 72 Fahrenheit.
A lot of BMWs here, so maybe the Beamers.
Follow car number 12 in the right column.
Maybe with the Beamers, with the 2 straights here, maybe a little bit better than I thought. Gave him credit for. All right, wish me luck. This lap on Cole. Yeah, good luck and have fun is right.
Let's go. Car right side.
Oh, that's not my fault. I think he lost it and took me with it.
Really, man?
Clear right. Car
That's
right.
what happened.
Still there. Clear right.
We're gonna soldier on here. Car feels okay. Yeah, that was a hard hit.
On your left. Clear left. Oh no, Dwayne. Let's see if we can get those places back.
Not her fault. Crew chief. Whoa, whoa! God dang it, people. Yeah, it was a really hard hit. I don't know if the steering is broke or not. But so 5X already. Oh yeah.
You know, if you pass on the inside, you gotta stay on the inside through the whole fucking thing.
Whoa! Watch it.
It's not that hard to figure the fuck out.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Crazy. Wow. Good thing. Yeah. This is not fine. Whoa! Jeez. This car may be broke. I may have no wing. May have no wing. Because this car is doing weird. Yeah, this car is doing things it was never ever doing. Now, for those wondering, in Pilot Challenge, you get no fast repair.
Car left. Clear left. P12.
P12, all things considering. Yeah, there is no fast repair.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
I don't know why that guy just hit me. Must have thought I was, yeah. Yeah, welcome to Not even going to apologize for cutting me off.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Catherine now working her way back through the field. Yeah, tell me about it. Ooh, that was crazy.
The leader has just done a 134.59.
But Heinrich, that's been my whole season. Like the car just doesn't turn.
Okay, Dwayne, we've just cut the track.
Doesn't turn. I don't understand. It was not twitchy before the... Like, something feels broke in the car. Like, it just has no... Yeah.
P13.
Let's see if that is what's causing it. So that button there, your ABS, traction control, and everything all work together in this car. And it's acting like it's fighting me, and I don't need it to fight me. Like, I don't trust this car right now, that's why I'm being so cautious. Wow. The weird thing is, if I can get to 10th place, I actually get IR.
Fastest lap for Bonnet, 134.29.
I got no speed, guys. I should be in 6th gear there, but... Yeah, see, it's coming over that crest. Yeah. Car's broke. Absolutely. That should not be doing that. It was not doing that in practice. It's almost like it's got no rear downforce. You know? It's like it's got no rear downforce. Weird. Was not doing this in practice.
Sector 1 is 3.3, off the pace. Sector 2 is 3.7 seconds, off the pace.
Like it's almost like it's driving like a Spec Racer Ford. Like it's that snap, that's how it feels. Okay. See there? Like that was not doing that in practice. Yeah, it's probably not straight. I mean, I think the guy just lost it and snapped it. We'll have to look at the replay. But I'm down about 7 miles per hour in a straight line.
The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
So I got a lot of damage. I just lifted over that because I don't trust the car. Yeah, the grass around here is so scary. Yeah, like this car has no aero. It's a timed race. I will say going down the traction control has helped.
That's the fastest lap. You've just done a 142.36.
So to give you an idea, I am 7 seconds off the pace. this car is just so helter
That's a new
skelter
fastest
right
lap
now.
for Bonnet, 133.93.
I'm so concerned about taking somebody out, you know? That's just in my mind right now. Don't take anyone out. Right now I'm 13th. I only need a little bit of help and I can get into the top 10 and salvage something for the championship. That's what I'm really concerned about, is championship points. So I'm having to wait on the car a little bit. Yep. No air. That's it. We're gonna retire the car, guys. It's not drivable. It's not drivable.
It's fine, you got loads.
It's not drivable at all. Yeah, I got no rear ring, so that explains everything. Look how beat up that car is. No rear wing, so that explains why I'm getting really loose.
New fastest lap for Bonnet, 133.74.
Okay, so let's see what happens here. Alright, so I know the guy, so let's flip this around. And I need the other one, Dwayne. Okay, I've gotten to a good start. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Alright, Dwayne, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex.
So
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
So see this right here? So Eve, you are correct. He clipped the grass. Here's the tire mark right there. That's him right here. And watch him. Boom. Poor guy just lost it. Like, I've done that. We've all done that. You can't get mad at that. Look up ahead at the carnage. Yeah. And the beamers.
Pass.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a fish. You are absolutely right. Yeah. There was a whole lot of bad touch in this field, Matt. And the problem was I was the one being bad touched. So we're going to roll this forward. Boom. I mean, so now we get going. And so more carnage, more carnage, more carnage. This guy lets me by. So I now have no wing. And this is a Porsche. Kind of need the wing. So I have no, yeah, it's, and you don't, because you, and look at this up there. What happened up here? Okay, you got me interested now. Oh my goodness, yep. You can see what happened there. And this guy was the number 2 guy. Some bad driving standards. So that's why they went off. And he's trying to hold his brakes. Okay, so now I have no wing. Got no wing, and I don't know. Yeah, wing not there anymore. And watch what happens next. You need the rear wing. Car gets light, boom. Don't know I don't have the rear wing. Everyone else is wrecking. That's lap 1. Lap 1. Yep. Yeah. It's this one right here, right? Yeah. So all you can do is laugh, you know? This has been my season right here. You have seen my season in one race. All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh. But I already know I'm gonna lose more I rating and more safety rating because of that. So let's find. Oh my gosh. It's easy to be depressed, but I rating comes and I rating goes. And it's all about perspective. Okay, I'm looking at my. Yeah. Yep. This happened last year, and then I had a great second half of the season. So it's kind of where my mentality is at. Um, but anyway. Let's see. Let's see if I can get anything out of this. Because I know I had repairs.
All clear. Push now.
So I have no rear wing. What I'm trying to do now. Yeah, it knocked the. Yeah.
Okay, Dwayne, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. You're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
So right now, just trying to get some corners. Because I know I'm going to take a big hit in the SR. Good thing I got the Enduro on Saturday. Because I'm going to need it. Okay, I actually got a little bit of speed now back in the car.
Blue flag.
Yeah, I took all the repairs because when you lose a wing in this car, that's 4.5 minutes. And with all the damage I had, I knew I had 8 to 10 minutes of damage.
17th place.
Like I can tell you right now, the car's acting like it's got a wing again.
Blue flag.
Yeah, I'm fine with it if Niels is. Because we're still waiting on Macaroni to get the A license, right?
Blue flag.
But yeah, I don't mind driving two-handed for that. Oh, I'm driving with Flappy.
Thank you.
Oh, Flap, that's right. Flappy needs his A.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Minute
I
40.
mean, Dwayne, you just gonna stay in my way the whole time, or you gonna pay attention to the blue flag?
Let me know when you're ready to lecture me some more.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh, I'm just ready. Hell out the way.
Like I said, let me know when you're ready to lecture me some more.
Seems like you might need a lot for a guy to stay in somebody's way a whole fucking lap.
Thank you for saying that on an active stream. I actually was only half a lap, and furthermore, you weren't even close for me to let you by.
Hi, stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, the car's acting like it's got a wing. He's upset because I'm like he doesn't understand the blue flag rules. Yeah, see that's how I handle it. You notice this? Voice chat mute, beautiful thing. Like, yep, that's why you map it. So, let me explain for the viewers what the blue flag rule is. From someone that's actually done endurance racing. I've done this in real life. So, the blue flag is not a mandatory flag. It's a suggestion. Because the overtaking car has responsibility to get by. That's the first thing. The second thing is to do so safely. If I
Okay, Dwayne,
lift...
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Keep it together. Come on. The race isn't over yet.
If I lift in that area, I'm no longer safe because I know I have a car that's damaged. A lot of people get the blue flag rule wrong. And it's very clear. Blue flag rule is an advisory flag. It's based
Blue flag.
on European road racing. Because no, it's not F1.
Blue flag.
It's a suggestion.
Thank you.
B17.
I had a guy, when we did the spa race, yeah, I think he may have killed that guy. Well, the car's driving better after repairs. But yeah, it's all about safety. Like Rodriguez, I'm gonna let him by on the straight because it's safe. Rodriguez, I'm gonna lift up here so you can get by. See, look at that. That's how you do
Car
it,
right.
boys and girls.
Right side's clear.
I told him I'm gonna lift. He's by. It's done safely. That's how you're supposed to do it. But yeah, blue flag. And if you look in the iRacing sporting code, it says that it's not a mandatory flag. Yeah, this car's acting like it's got a wing again. So, and it also goes back to kind of a basic point. If people are nice to you be nice to them. You know, it's kind of the basic thing, right? And yeah, my race got ruined because another person made a legitimate mistake. They put a tire on the grass. You saw what happened on the replay. Notice I wasn't upset. I saw it and said, yep, they put the car in the grass. I know that all too well. And I let it go. We had a bunch of collisions, you know. My paint shop here in Nashville is going to be making a lot of money refixing this car up. Turns paint. But you let it go. Just be nice. Exactly. It's the classic adage, it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Especially if you're in the bottom split of a car that has 430 horsepower. The BMW GT4 has 430 horsepower. So, just be good to people. This is why I try really hard to be good to people.
P16. That lap time was 139.15.
I gained the position, boys. That's why we keep driving. Because I may not be the fastest driver, but I'll be the most technically prepared. I'll know what the car will do all the way through the stint and can drive to the situation better than most. And
Okay,
I know,
Blaine, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
one of these days, that's going to hit pay dirt.
Pass left.
So, I'm able to get 6th gear again, so yeah, the pit boys, yes, I can go over the hill now and don't have a problem. So yeah, need a rear wing. For sure. Yeah, I'm catching up to Adam again. Now, Catherine Weaver was dead last.
Blue flag.
Now I have to watch her retaliation up here.
15th place. Good lap. That's your best in the session.
See, notice I stayed in it. I'm now in 15th. And if Christian does something silly, I just saw Catherine flash her lights. Come on by, Catherine, on the left.
Left side.
Notice.
Clear left.
Now she was a little close
Push,
there,
push, push, or we'll lose this place.
but notice it was communicated to. I recognized her. She flashed her lights appropriately. That's how you're supposed to handle it.
The leader, Bonnet, is pitting.
Now, Bonin is pinning. Why? Did he have an accident? Now, we're down many laps. But I know when I do race 2 here, how I'm going to have to handle it.
Pass left. Take it in.
Now, that was very silly on Adam's part. I'm going to ask the chat, why am I saying that? No. So, when you let a faster car through,
Blue flag.
you always give them the line to the corner. So when he said pass left, he was not at the corner yet. That means Catherine had to go offline to make the right-hander. She was on the wrong side.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Ryan, go ahead and pass the left. I'm lifting. If I don't do that, he's gonna catch me here in the hairpin here at Shells, and I don't want him to do that. But yeah, when you let the faster car through, always try to give them the racing line. They will love you for that. And they will remember that, so that's kind of like a favor you put forward. You get in a different race, they go, hey, that person knew what they're doing, they let me by, I'm going to help them out. People forget that.
Pass left, bro. Left.
See, once again, he did it wrong. He should let him by later or sooner.
Thank you.
Not right there, because
Oh, yeah, no problem. I'm waiting.
his car is turning left to make a right-hander. He's going the wrong way. You're not helping him out. So,
White flag, last lap.
like at Daytona, it's a little bit different because you have the high banks. So at Daytona, in the GTE, you'll just take the low line. Only because the faster cars can go around you. You don't have a problem. But Daytona is the exception. Well, to sum up this drive, it's a drive of two halves. But we've hung in there. We're going to get something out of it. We'll end up 14th or 15th. And we'll know what to expect
Come
in race
on,
2.
man. What you fucking doing, man? Andrew. Nathan. Fuck you, Nathan.
And as you can tell, the saltiness is real. Whoa, I just felt the car try to slide. Yep, we're back to salty. I should have told you, bring the chips. Well, we got something out of this.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. P15, that's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Alright. Now, oh, that's lap 2. So let me show you here as a teaching moment. Lap 7. I lost 2 laps, okay. I had the wing. Last part was much better. Now what I'm looking for is, okay, so let's go back 1 lap. Okay, so let's look at his, yeah, that's right, I always forget double click lap. So here is what he sees. Clearly, as we roll forward, I can't lift here. You can't get by. Okay, I now take the corner. Okay, so now look at the situation here. If I lift, you now come the inside. How are you making the corner without hitting the brakes and maybe taking me out? You see this, right? As these two are talking very salty here. So let's move this along. So he's nowhere near me. to pass me. Okay, so let's go down the straight. As Alexandria's going to get locked. Okay, so, okay, he's on the brakes early. I'm already on the brakes. Okay, so here he is right there. Where can I let him by? Yeah, Chad is very salty tonight. So, let's look at this. Did I block him? No. Can he get by safely? No. There's nothing wrong with what I did. Okay. So, I come over to the right. I see him, but he's not close enough. He's not even trying. You've hit the nail on the head. So, there's no blocking here. Now we start having our little conversation. I say, you know what? I'm just going to let him go. I'm going to let him go. And there you go. So, blue flag rules, great example here of, yeah, the chat is fantastic. It's quality chat. I give you good chat content. So let's look at Catherine. And we're now going to fast forward Catherine, because Catherine came by pretty quick. And we're now going to show you when. Okay, that I believe is me up there. Yeah, the chat has been very entertaining. So Nim, who is the head person here on iRacing in terms of kind of being the referee, he said today during Matt Malone's stream, because he watches Matt, 2 days ago, he had 1,600 protests. 1,600 protests. Okay, yep, so there's me right there. So I know she's coming. Okay? So keep this in mind. So he had 1,600 protests. Today he had 900. Okay, so here's Catherine coming up. I realize she's coming. So let me show you. So here's where the relative. I look at the relative, I know where she's at this point. I have already figured out I'm letting her by on the short street. She's not close enough. Okay? So when you're the overtake car, which is us in this example, you are supposed to maintain a racing speed. So notice I did. I maintained a racing speed. She's at 86. I'm at 78 because I know she's coming. I'm trying to make it easy on her. Okay, now. So now, once she clears, she's on her way. No problem. So, what can you learn from this? Know your blue flag rules, know what your obligations are as the faster car and the slower car. As the slower car, if you know you're behind, figure out where you can let people by to where you're not having to slow down. So started 8th and at 15th. If I didn't have all the repairs, I only would have been up one spot. So yeah, let's look at her overtake of Adam. I concur, Heinrich. Okay, so here she comes. So remember I said, okay, perfect. Remember I said he did it wrong. So now I'm going to demonstrate. We have slow-mo. Okay, now stop right there. There's your sign right there. So the road goes to the left, straightens, and then to the right. So when he lets her by, he has done this wrong. And I'm going to show you why. Okay. Now, notice the problem. The problem is you've now pinched her into this. Notice the grass is right here. If she gets this wrong, she hits the barrier. You saw me hit this barrier. It's because I clipped the grass. You saw me hit this barrier. Look how far he's off of the grass. Yep. Let's for Alejandro, yes. So I'll answer that in a little bit. Okay. And all right, Alejandro. And looks like lap 18. 18. All right. And let me make sure. Okay, so let's look at. All right. And Nathan. Okay, let's look at it from Nathan's perspective. All right, here we go. You ready, guys? Okay, normal. Okay, so Alejandro got a slow exit out of turn 1. You hear Nathan lift. No problem. He's lifting again. You can hear him lift again. Okay. Okay, so so they're at the same speed, 103 miles per hour. So braking point is fine. And he goes for the corner. He comes in. And okay, so here's the thing. This car right here has the legal right to that corner. Okay? He is now in the corner. Now, he is trying to make the apex of the corner, and he drove in. However, this car was not at the quarter panel yet. Okay? You're on the brakes. You are now in the corner. Okay? So, you're not at the quarter panel. He's now starting to turn. So, let me. Okay? He is now at the quarter panel. They had just a little bit of hit before, just a light little touch. He's at the corner panel, but the problem is he's already committed to the corner. Okay? And I agree with you, Matt. Car 2 was blocking out of turn 1. You're absolutely correct. I agree. But this driver here, which this is a Romanian last name normally, he has the legitimate right to be in this corner, and this guy drove it in. Now, it's the last lap. I can understand to a point, but in a proper quote unquote racing series, the number 20 car is at fault. It's a stop and go. He's not at the corner panel when this happened. Now, if you back it up 100 meters and he was at the quarter panel, then it's the number 2 fault. And we're going to roll it forward. Boom. Okay, so I can see why this guy was upset. I can see why he was upset. Remember yes. Let's play it. We're going to play it from his viewpoint. Okay, ready? Here we go. There was that one bump. Here's the one bump. So there was a, and let's now look at did the number 2 roll move over in the braking zone? So, okay. So, we'll go in slow motion. The braking zone for the Beamer's right here, by the way. He's lining up. Okay, so he's on the brakes. There was a little bump. He did not. Number 2 is actually innocent. In a stewards, this car that you're seeing right here would be the one getting punished. Because notice, when you look at it here, we're at the corner. In the corner, so you know, the corner is right here. That's where the corner starts. It's always the curb. That's where a corner starts. Okay. There it is. Yep. And I agree with that, Heinrich. So notice, this is the start of the corner. He is not there. Now, the number 2's verbal conduct in the chat, it leaves a lot to be desired. However, he was right. He was right. So, lots of lessons here today about overtaking and blue flag. So, I will be posting this to the YouTube. So, guys, let's see how much I lost. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be very good. Let me flip you over to the what you use it here. And oh, that's right. Okay, and now you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, here we go. We're gonna look at the blue square. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. And this is why you also have the cooldown. 30-minute cooldown. So I was the last person to leave. My SR is now below 2. I'm in danger of demotion. And oh, I know I lost a lot of SR. Let me show you what I'm seeing here. And paste and go. All right, here we go. So let me make sure all of you can see that. Yep, you should be able to see that. Yeah, being right doesn't mean you can't be wrong. Oh, yeah, fact. Fact. Okay. So, 0.70. I lost 58 IR. So for the year, I'm now minus 110. But I stayed in it and got 14 championship points. But I lost 7/10 on IR. I was the biggest loser on safety rating. This guy from Japan, he got disqualified. That hurts. Yes, 0.4 is for passing 2.0. So if you subtract 0.4, I lost 0.29 basically net. Yeah, giant ball of suck, guys. Giant ball of suck. I have, and here's the thing. I know I have the endurance coming Saturday, but I also have VLN. The problem is VLN, I don't think, is this season, certain season 2. So, I'm in danger of being demoted. So, I got some grinding I'm going to have to do off stream. But anyway, my friends, yes, if you are below 1, it is an instant. And you're right, Matt. It is a good thing it's early in the season. So last season, I got B license 3.6, went up to 3.7, and in one bad week was down all the way to 1.4 B. One bad week. That's all it takes. iRacing does not pity the fool. So, and because of the endurance racing, you have to keep your A. So that's why safety rating is so, so important. Now, me going back out there and running clean. So for A license, it is, I think it's 40 corners per incident. So at Oulton Park, it's like 4 laps clean covers an incident, roughly, because it's an A license. B is 30 incidents. It is harsh, but I agree with you. It is fair. It is fair because if you have an A license, it should mean something. Okay. I'm half tempted to do SynLab, but the problem is they don't drive that great in SynLab. But anyway, I am going to call it the end of the stream for here. So many thanks to Heinrich and Flappy and Matt for tagging along and keeping me company as misery continues to find me this season. So take care, everybody. And this week, remember Saturday morning in Nashville, 6 hours of Road Atlanta. Yes, misery definitely loves company, and it has loved me these 2 weeks. Take care, everybody, and we will see you next time.